What's going on, you guys, man? It's your boy Fresh here, man. Back with another Falcons video. And I know. I've been gone a long time, brother. I haven't dropped a Falcon video in a minute. But, man, it's the preseason. Season is right around the corner, man. Time to start pumping these videos out. Starting to really, get my thoughts and really expressing myself. Really kind of what I've been doing. Quick little story. I've been, going through, I ain't been going through no bad things, but I've been going through a lot of stuff. So, I've been just trying to get everything together and, focus on different things. So I've just been kind of also learning, how to, work in off season and stuff like that. You feel me? Like, really like put knowledge and time into these videos because I didn't want to just jump in making Falcon videos and just spurt out nonsense and stuff. So I really just been sitting back, really trying to get myself together, kind of studying and stuff like that. And I'm in the process of moving. So, from my last Falcon video, I've been looking for places, getting denied and shit like that. Motherfuckers don't want to let me leave. Saying, but football is fucking here, people. It is fucking here. Yeah, man, and I can't fucking wait. And tonight we got our first taste. And my, did it taste great. Real great. I'm talking about soul food good. I'm talking about scrumptious of Falcon fucking football. The real Falcon football, baby. So, tonight we had, the Falcons versus the Dolphins preseason game. And man, what I seen out there was marvelous. Like, it's very encouraging. It makes you want to be like, yeah, this team here, this year, hey, I don't want to hear nothing. When we win in the regular season, man, I do not want to hear no national media talking about how the other team just fluffed up or they just did bad. No, give us our respect that we came and actually dominated and won. And we did that today. And we did that without our starting group. That's what makes it so much more exciting. And man, I just can't express enough how much I'm going to love watching this team kick people's ass up and down the field. Because, yeah, it's definitely a possibility, bruh. I don't see us not making the playoffs. I don't see us not getting to the NFC Championship. Like, some of these other teams are losing key players and shit like that. So before I get into like the game and just, I want to shout out a few players on both offense and defense. I've definitely seen players out there that I really want to, pay some respects to. Before I get into that though, shouts out to our coaching staff and our GM, front office and coaching staff, because if you watched tonight's preseason game, you will really realize that our head coach Arthur Smith and Terry Fontenot, man, they know how to draft players. They know how to fucking pick them. Guaranteed, they know how to pick players. They know how to get players, and they know how to get the best without getting big names, without spending all the fucking money in the world and shit like that. These guys know how to draft, pick up players, and develop, man. That's all. That's what you want your head coach to do. That's what you want your head coach and your GM to do. Pick up players, get them, develop them, put them out there, and they're going to prove and show that your coach knows what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Trust the process. And I feel like Arthur Smith just showed us, like, hey, keep trusting this process, and I'm going to deliver a great product for you guys, for you fans. He showed us tonight. So I also want to shout out Dave Ragone. He was calling plays today. Hey, Dave Ragone, they've gone pretty nice. He called a very solid game, a very well balanced game. Man, hey, you can't ask for nothing more than that from that man. He delivered and he got us a win. Even though he didn't really just put points on the board, but that's due to, that's second string, third string players out there, but nonetheless, he moved the ball very well. And Logan Woodside or Whiteside, I think, our third string quarterback, hey man, he performed great. But before I get into the few players I want to shout out, another coach I really hey, Saints fans. I mean, Stank fans. You okay out there? Because I understand why y'all was really, really pissed off at us. I love it, though. I want you to keep being pissed off. I just want to keep pissing you off. I'm gonna piss on it. I want to piss on you. Drip, drip, drip. Yes, I do. You feel me? I definitely love that we stole Ryan Nielsen away. I definitely love that. I absolutely love it because that man there, if you watched our defense, just defense overall, that man got us humming, especially the line. I want to just the defensive line with second and third string players. These guys were getting pressure. These guys was causing havoc. They were winning the line of scrimmage, bro. That line of scrimmage was owned by us. It wasn't nothing they didn't want. So, shouts out to him this year. Look, and to prove that this year is going to be fucking different. This is not going to be your same pushover ass Falcons. Bro, we had 5 sacks tonight. We had 4 turnovers, 3 picks, 1 fumbled recovered. Well, actually a strip sack by Ebiketie. 3 picks, and one of those picks was a pick 6. Come on, bro. What more can you ask for in a preseason game? When the last time we seen our team in a preseason game just dominate like that? I'm just talking about from a defensive standpoint, man. That shit was crazy. That was beautiful to see. Like, marvelous. Like, now I know some people was like, why they ain't play the starters? Bruh, the joint practices, really, I think that is more for the starters. The joint practices, getting reps, you're going against another team. That's for them. The preseason games are for players that really might not make it. Or some players that you just want to really kind of get in the groove. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why I'm cool. I'd rather not have our starters out there and get them fucking hurt in a game that don't fucking matter. Why? That's stupid. What, just to see them for a series? You know what kind of freak accidents can happen? Even just not playing. You know what I'm saying? It's very possible and capable of getting a non-contact injury. That will suck ass. And then you'll be looking around with your hands up like, yeah, looking stupid. So, shouts out to the coaching staff, man. Shouts out to our front office, man. I really love what they're doing with the team, how they putting the team together. Man, this offseason has been very, very exciting. Very, very, very refreshing from past times. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about from this regime. I'm talking about past regimes. Like, we ain't gonna even get into that because what's in the past is in the past. It don't matter. Now, let's get down to some players. Hey, we're gonna start on the offensive side of the ball. We're gonna start on the offensive side. One guy, I'm gonna start with him because he, for at least the last 2 years, has really been getting shitted on. You know what I mean? And I understand a little bit why people was kind of shitting on him, but then again, this is like, man, you got to give him an opportunity. And that player is none other than number 77, Jalen Mayfield. That guy, putting him at that right tackle position, bro, he looks 100 times better. Like, one play, I seen him block one guy and then climb to the second level with ease. Like, that right there, what that does, having him be like that and have him in his natural position, that does a couple things. That lets you have depth, and, you know, when Caleb McGarry comes up, because he only has a 3-year contract, Caleb McGarry comes up for another extension or whatever, if he wants to play hardball or whatnot, hey man, guess what? We got your replacement right now. He's looking good. Your replacement is looking good. You better not get the fucking up. We'll replace your black ass. Well, that's besides the point. Don't think about it. Don't worry about that. That's we'll replace your ass. Okay? With Mr. Mayfield. So I'm glad he got out there and he showed, and I seen him actually like blocking somebody one-on-one, and bruh couldn't get around him. Yeah. I really like the fact that he kind of showed his ass a little bit. So shouts out to you, Jalen Mayfield. Hey. The next guy I want to go ahead and shout out is our third string quarterback, Logan Woodside. I gotta remember his last name. He didn't have a bad game. Did he throw an interception? I don't know. He didn't throw an interception. He controlled the game, made some good passes. A couple players dropped some good passes he made. He dropped some. I mean, not him, but some of the receivers kind of dropped some. But man, he made some plays. I think he only had 5 incompletions. He was like 12 for 17 with like 100 and some yards. I mean, we was well balanced, so he didn't throw it a lot. So that's cool. Our run game still looks good. We put up 100 yards on the ground. Come on, bro. That 100 yards already in the preseason, that should let you know the number 3 rushing team ain't going no fucking where. So remember that. We were the number 3 rushing team. That's not changing no time soon. So you all right, I ain't gonna calm down. Okay, can't say things. You know what I'm saying? I'm calm down. I can't remember his name, but he's number 42, the running back. Bruh ran that rock. He was out there running that rock, and I like the way he runs. He has pretty good vision. He had a touchdown. He had the first touchdown actually, and it was a cutback. And boy, when I tell you this O-line, this is second string, third string O-line. They was creating holes. That lets you know coaching. We have the right coaching staff in here, bro. If your second and third string is looking like this, like how they was looking tonight, bro, imagine what that first string gonna look like. One person I didn't peep was Matthew Bergeron. I don't know if he was out there or not, but I mean, our offensive line didn't have no penalties. We didn't have no holding calls, I don't think we jumped off sides or anything. I don't even know if we had penalties on the offense, honestly. But, you know, with offensive linemen, if you don't hear their name called, they doing their motherfucking job. Hey, so next game, I'm going to make sure I try to pay attention and peep him. Another guy. Okay, Carlos Washington. He kind of had an up and down type of day. Like he did pretty good, and then he kind of didn't. So he might be on the chopping block and might get replaced. I'm just saying. My sleeper wide receiver was Josh Ali, but he dropped a wide open pass today. Now I'm not gonna fault him, but bro, you need to catch that shit next time, buddy. You make sure you catch that shit. But other than just that, I ain't gonna really nitpick him. Hey man, it's football. That shit gonna happen, bro. Everybody has dropped the pass. The only thing I can nitpick with Logan was one play, a couple plays. I felt like if he would have threw it just a tad bit better. One pass was a little too high, and then I felt like on Xavier Malone, receiver. I think we got a gem with him. I definitely feel like if he don't make the team somehow, some way, the coaching staff and the front office is going to stash him away somehow on this roster. They're not going to let him. He had 2 catches for over 50 yards or over 50 yards. He made his plays. Now, one of them, this is where I was talking about nitpicking with Logan. If he would have kind of led him a little more and let him run, he might would have had more. But that's neither here nor there. Hey, he completed the pass. Boom. Yeah, who else on that offense that I peeped that I really, really liked? Scotty Miller. Let me shout him out. Shout out to Scotty Miller. I can really see he's going to be a weapon. Most definitely. He can do more than just stretch the field. He can be that slot guy and make those little slot moves and everything. He can be more than what people perceive. Just go deep. So I think that's all who I got that just really caught my eye. I wish we would have seen Frank Darby, but Frank Darby got hurt. I'm pretty sure coach was like, all right, man, you can tweak your ankle or whatever you did. We just gonna hold you out. You know what I'm saying? I wish I would have really seen him, but Frank Darby, man, hey, get better. Show up next time and make an impact, bro. I kind of wish you are on this team. I want you to make the team because, man, you've been killing in practice. That's what I've been hearing from Twitter to, articles about, man, hey, even in some of the highlights of practice and stuff, man, you are making plays. So, man, bring that playmaking ability that you've been working on so hard, man. Show that on the field, bro. I really would like to have you around, bro. But other than that, I think that's everybody on the offense. So Xavier Malone, I think he's another sleeper to make this team. And Josh Ali is another sleeper. Those are the 2 sleeper wide receivers I think will be. They are really on the bubble to make this team. So those 2 I'm going to keep my eye on. But now on to the defensive side of the ball. Now, look, I'm going to say this again. I hope you over there pissing your pants, Saints fan. I'm glad you mad. I hope you stay pissed off at us. Just thank you for allowing us to steal Ryan Nielsen for us from y'all so we can have him. You know what I'm saying? Man, Ryan Nielsen is really going to have. Boy, I can't wait till this first game to really see this starting lineup. The way this defensive line was playing today, 5 sacks, buddy. Just particularly picking one person on that defensive line that I really like. And I really feel like it goes back to the coaching staff, back to our front office. We got a motherfucking steal. We got an even bigger steal than what we thought with Zach Harris. That man's going to be a problem. And I promise you, y'all gonna fuck around and find out about Zach Harris. Y'all gonna know his name by the end of this year. I really feel like he can come in spot situations and really, kind of make his impact and really get his feet wet for when, it's his turn. You feel me? So that, I fucking love it. 2 The biggest people I got, I mean, the biggest part of the defense I got to shout out is our damn secondary, man. Our secondary was 3 picks. One of those picks was a pick 6. Bortles. He's the one who's got suspended for like 2 games. Bro was out there making plays. He had a pass breakup, and he's the one who had the pick 6. Robert Alford had a pass breakup, I think. He almost had a pick, actually. And shout out to not Robert Alford. Not Robert Alford, goddamn. Fucking goddamn Alfred. I cracked his name in the edit. God damn it. You know who the fuck I mean. My guy. Bruh had a punt return, man. Not no little bullshit punt return. The guy had a 79-yard punt return. And he weaved and dodged a couple people and got up out of there. Like, that's the type of punt returns you want to see. That's the type of exclamation point you want to put on a team. Now, I like that they put that. I really love that he returned that, because now that's on film. Because now that's going to put even more stress on teams that you have to really actually play all phases of the game. You can't fuck around and just be wanting to think about offense and defense. Now, you got to think about special teams too. You feel me? So, yeah, the secondary is the MVP for me. They came away with 3 picks. Now, some people who really impressed me also on that defense. Is it Tay Davis or Tank Davis or Tay Davis? One of the two. He's number 50. Hey, that man right there, that man can play some fucking ball. That man is not scared to come down and stick his nose into anything. Oh, in the other line, Mike Jones Jr. Him too. Both of them, I feel like them 2 guys are perfect to back up, our starting linebackers. I really think they brung notice to their names. They are securing a spot. And honestly, a guy I wouldn't be surprised who gets cut is number 3, Michael Walker. Because bruh is still doing this little scary pitter-patter, not coming downhill for real. Like, Tay Davis, when he's seeing that running back, he's attacking. He's in there, sticking his nose full on. He's trusting what he's seeing. He's not hesitating. He's not trying to dance around nothing or anything like that. He's in there, and he's in there to bring the pain. He's laying that lumber. Mike Jones Jr. too. He's also, both of those linebackers, I really feel like, I think our linebacking core is a lot better than what we thought it would be. You feel what I'm saying? So, most definitely, shouts outs to those 2 guys. I think Michael Walker, he might have his papers signed, sealed, and delivered. He gonna get them walking papers. Most definitely. He will not be in a number 3 Falcons jersey this year. That's just how I kind of feel. If these 2 dudes keep playing the way they play and he keep pitter-patting and pussyfooting around, you're up out of here, buddy. You're a real deal up out of here. So, and who else impressed me on this team? Nate Landman. He had a sack today too, so he played pretty decent. Man, it's kind of hard to like just pick individuals. Oh, shouts out to rookie DeMarco Hams. That man was out there making plays. He was making hits, solid tackles. He had him an interception today. He had the first interception of the game. That's how you start your rookie career out, man. Even though I don't think it goes on his stat sheet, but still, it shows that you know how to take the ball away. You can come away with picks. If it tips and you in the vicinity, you're gonna get it. Oh, Trey Flowers, shout out to him, because he's the one who tipped the ball up and broke up the pass so Hims can get the damn pick. Like, bro, this secondary is playing, and these are not our starters, people. These guys are not our starters. So imagine when Jeff Okuda comes back and AJ Terrell is out there. You got Jesse Bates. I really don't think all that passing shit that people was doing, that shit is null and void, honestly. That's just me. That's me. That shit is null and void, bro. Not only that, else that I wanted to shout out. One other player, and I think it's on defense. I don't know. Hey, but anyway, that is all, people. That is my thoughts on the game, man. I really love what I seen out there. We dominated the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball. And honestly, that's what we've been hearing all the way up until this game. That our offensive line has been doing great. Our defensive line has been. And it showed in this game that we are here to bring an ass whooping. We are here to open up all kinds of cans of ass whoopery.
Not only in this ring, don't get under my skin. Don't rub me the wrong way. Don't ruffle my feathers. Basically, long story short, I'm telling you not to piss me off. Because if you do piss me off, I'll whip your ass. Now look at me when I'm talking to you. Because I've done my research on you. I don't give a rat's ass if you're worth $1 billion, $2 billion, $3 billion, $4 billion, $5 billion, $6 billion, $7 billion, $8 billion. You piss me off, I'll open up an $8 billion can of whoop ass and serve it to you, and that's all I got to say about that.
You want a can of ass whooping? You get a can. You get a can. You get a can. That's what we're doing, man. And yeah, it was very lovely that performance. Like, we had a bend but don't break defense. The Miami got in the red zone 3 times, didn't score. Come on, man. What else? What else can you ask from these backups, man? Your second string, your third string. They held it down and they did what they're supposed to do, and that makes you feel really good. That makes you feel great about this coaching staff. Like, we have the right people in here to put this team over the top and take this team back to glory, man. And I'm really loving it. And man, that's a tone setter right there. That's how you open up a preseason. Oh, that's how you open up a season. Bryce Young?
I hope you got your shitting pants on.
Yeah, I hope you do. I really hope you do. You better make sure you do. That's your ass, buddy. First game, we are on your ass. And I actually want to check. I might actually sit and watch the Panthers game. I kind of checked out the highlights of the Bucks and the Steelers. This is the one thing I'm going to say about the Bucks, man. Their offensive line, if any of their starters get hurt, they're really up shit's creek, because their backups were horrible. Their backups were playing horribly. No kidding. I'm not even joking. So yeah, I really peeped that. Like, boy, they was getting blown off the ball. I'm just saying. So with that being said, without further ado, people, make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video, man. Until next time, people, you stay fresh. Come on.
Woke up this morning, can't remember nothing. Sleep just flowing from London. Nothing I remember, they calling me daddy. The match was covered in money.